Hello, I'm very excited today to talk to you about the Them 909. I've been skating this for the last couple months, and I love this skate. And I'm gonna get into some of the technical things that make this skate awesome, but first, I want to talk about what this skate represents to me. Obviously, this is the Them 909. Them skates was started by John Julio. John Julio is a skater. He's in his early 40s, and he's been skating for 25 plus years. And a couple years ago, he left Volo. Volo died, and he started Them skates. And I was never a huge fan of Volo because I always felt like it was just a roses with a skin on it, and it just never appealed to me. And to me, like Volo, the era of Volo, it represented this time in rollerblading where there was a lot of turmoil. People were very kind of like closed-minded to different styles of skating. A lot of pros looked the same. A lot of them skated the same. They skated amazing, don't get me wrong, and I loved a lot of their skating, but there was less individuality in the sport. There was more pressure to skate a certain way, less open-mindedness, and I feel like now rollerblading has matured and people are a lot more open-minded to different styles of skating. People are having a lot more fun with skating. Skating is a lot more fun, and to me, that's what this skate represents. This skate was designed by rollerbladers. It's a company that's owned by rollerbladers, run by rollerbladers, and we're in a really exciting time right now where rollerblading is growing again. It's very healthy in terms of the sales and the numbers. And I feel like we are ready for those numbers to be growing and more money to be coming into the sport and all that awesome stuff. We have matured, and we have there's people rollerblading in their 40s. And all of those exciting things to me is just like wrapped up in this skate. And when I put on this skate and I hit a soul grind, I can feel all of those awesome things that are going on. I can feel the history of John Julio's skating career. I can feel the energy of Danny Beer ripping this skate, and someone like Danny being supported by a company, being like weird and creative and expressive on his skates. I can feel Alex Broskow represents this skate, just an incredible athlete, an incredible human being, someone with incredible focus. I feel all those things when I put this skate on. It might just be me. I might just be overly romantic about this point in time and about this skate, but I can feel all that energy. And it feels awesome. Norman, I have a cat behind the camera, sniffing the camera. Beat it. I think he's about to come on in. Hey, buddy, what do you think of the 909? Do you have anything to say? That's Norman the cat, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's what this represents to me. It represents rollerblading coming out of the dark ages, coming into a new, exciting time, and us being ready. Us being like, I don't know, we have smart, dedicated people leading us, and I feel that when I put on this skate. So I might be a little biased as to just how awesome this skate is. To me, it's more than just plastic and urethane. It has a story behind it, and I guess that's what makes a great brand, a great product. That's good marketing, is that I'm aware of the whole story behind it, and it means a lot to me to feel like I'm a part of that story when I put this thing on and when I skate this thing. But all that obviously would be BS if it wasn't a great product. And it is an awesome product. The most exciting thing to me, or one of the most exciting things, is that it came with an Intuition liner. I'm a huge fan of Intuition liners. I think they're the most comfortable, most responsive liners on the market, and I believe this liner was designed specifically to fit in this boot, which was exciting to me, because in the past, an Intuition liner is just you buy it pretty much for any boot, but this one was designed to fit in this boot, and you can feel it. It's like you put this thing on, it's really compact, snug. The liner fits really well into the boot. So one interesting thing with this skate is the cuff bolts. You have the option of riding the cuff high or low, which is interesting. It's just like you flip the inside piece one way or the other, and it makes it a little bit higher or a little bit lower. Personally, I've been skating them on the lower setting. When I first got the skate, I skated them in the higher setting, and I felt like my heels were like lifting up a little bit when I skated, and when I put them down, it felt like that stopped that problem. I don't know if it's just the shape of my foot, or if the liner kind of works better when the cuff is on a lower setting, but for me, I found that the skate feels a lot more solid when the cuff is lower, and it just seemed to flex a lot better and not lift my heel like it was doing when it was on the higher setting. I've actually experimented a lot with different like insoles and different, like the skate came with a little insert that I'm assuming would fill space if you felt like the skate was too big, and I tried putting that in with a different insole on the bottom. I tried like a gel insole because I wanted to try skating. I'm jumping around. I wanted to take the Intuition comes with a shock absorber on the heel, and I wanted to try taking that off. So I took that off and I put like a gel foot liner underneath, and it felt better. It felt better without the shock absorber, but I was getting some foot pain, and the skate felt kind of weird with all that cushion underneath. So I took out that BS, and I still skate it without the shock absorber, with nothing underneath, but I did put some Superfeet liners, Superfeet insoles into the liner, and that seems to be the dialed in version for me. So no shock absorber, Superfeet insole, and nothing underneath, and primo, just a perfect fit, perfect setup. The skate, man, the first session I had in these, it was when me and Joey filmed all those grinds where we recited the name of the grind before we did it, and man, that session just the skates felt so good. We were just skating a little curb, and right away I fell in love with the skate. It was just something. It was flexy, but it was solid at the same time. Like, it felt really flexy for grinds. It didn't feel like my movement was restricted getting into pose slide positions, but it felt really solid on landings, and it didn't feel flimsy at all. It was a really interesting feel that I really like, and I've been really enjoying. I really like the lacing system on these. You can see there's kind of like the bottom four lace holes, and then there's a little gap and a couple more lace holes. I feel I can do it up really tight, and I like the flex that gives you. That seems to work really well. One problem that I've been having is these cuff bolts tend to get loose when I skate. I actually lost a cuff bolt on my first session, which was devastating to me. I went and searched all over the skate spot that I had skated the night before looking for the bolt, because these are just so cool. Like, I know I could replace it. I could put like a different bolt in with a washer, and that's what I did temporarily. But these bolts are just so cool, and they're so unique to the skate that I ended up writing Julio and telling him I lost them, and he sent out some extras for me. Because they just look cool. And yeah, I really wanted to have those in there. But they do loosen up. I find I need to tighten them up like mid-session, keep it dialed in. And I should probably, I don't know, try some Loctite. I know I could put some duct tape over it. Again, I just love the look of these, so I don't want to put duct tape over them. But if you have any suggestions, hey, leave them in the comments down below. I would love to hear any solutions for the loose cuff bolts. Any other issues? The sole plates are really good because they have eight screws, so it's like super solid. 8 screws to lock in that sole, plus the 50/50 or the UFS bolts. Super solid. These bolts, some of them I can tighten and some of them just keep spinning. I assume the receiver is spinning on the inside. So that would be nice if those were a little bit higher quality so I could really tighten those, but I don't really, the sole feels extremely solid when I'm skating, so I don't really notice that. But that would be one criticism. Man, other than that, like, I'm just really enjoying skating this skate. It's just comfortable, responsive. I've been skating anti-rocker, which is novel for me. I haven't skated anti-rocker in years, and it's been a little bit hard on my body. I've had a little bit of knee pain, and I think it might be because of skating anti-rocker. But when I'm skating, they feel great. Obviously for grinds, it's incredible. You're just not gonna stick. I've got a couple hard little wheels in the middle. But I mean, they feel fast. Things feel solid. I've been enjoying the consistency of the roll up to tricks. I feel really steady on my skates, because I've been skating like rockered setup for so long, which can be, it's great for like maneuvering, but it can be like a little bit less consistent on the roll up. And with just 2 wheels, it's like I'm like on tracks, and I'm skating towards the object, and the jump on just feels like really consistent, really predictable, which I've been enjoying. But I am gonna go back to flat rocker in August, and I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be a little bit easier on my old rickety bones. Was there anything else I wanted to cover? I just love this skate. I love the look of it. I love the feel of it. I love what it means to me. This is a very special skate to me. And I'm excited to skate more in it. Oh, you stink like poo. You stink like poo. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna go clean this cat's paws because I think he took a poo and stepped in it. That's what it smells like. But he's still cute, isn't he? Yeah. Thanks for watching.